CTV News at 6 with Joe Perkins.
Good evening. Joe Perkins is away tonight. A 23-year-old man is in critical condition after surviving a 40-meter fall onto a Comox beach. He was found this morning by two people out walking their dogs who say the man had been lying there seriously injured and unable to move overnight. He's now been airlifted to a Victoria hospital. CTV's Jet Bassi has more from Comox.
Chris Wright was fast asleep in his bed when he heard a knock at the door.
This lady came running in and just said call 911 because there's a guy on the beach.
At around 10 this morning, a woman and her husband were walking their dogs along this beach near Comox when they spotted a man lying at the bottom of this bluff.
We know that he was pretty cold. He had a toucan. They found a jacket just to the side of him, so we think he'd been out here all night.
The woman went looking for help down the street, frantically knocking on doors.
And she came running up the road here and asked me for help. So I went down, and the husband was comforting the guy and doing all the right things, holding his head in the right position.
Chris called 911 and the woman went back to help her husband.
The lady had a cell phone, and the whole time they were monitoring what was going on. He was breathing, but banged up pretty bad.
First responders arrived and rescued the man. He was placed on a backboard and transported to the hospital. It is believed that he spent the night on the beach, lying there.
He's lucky that he wasn't buried, just like an avalanche or anything like that, and he was lucky that those two dog walkers found him alive this morning. They did great as well.
Jim says the young man was lucky to survive the 135 feet fall, and even luckier that the dog walkers found him.
He would have probably died of hypothermia, because maybe nobody would have found him for a while.
The 23-year-old has been airlifted to Victoria. He is in critical condition. It is not known how he fell off the bluff, but one thing is for sure, he is lucky to be alive. Jet Bassi, CTV News, Comox.